Okay, we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hey, Nick. What's up, buddy? Number 3, right off the bat. Thank you, bro. Hey, Debbie. We're going to check out a couple of news stories here real quick. Might be pertinent. This is Stacey Abrams. Ugh, she's not easy to look at, I know.
The CDC director saying the agency stands by its current guidance that masks should still be worn in schools. Dr. Michelle Walensky, citing high COVID infections in the United States, telling Reuters, quote, now is not the moment, end quote, to end school mask mandates. But this comes as the Democratic governors...
Yeah, but all other countries are lifting all fucking restrictions. Yeah. Kind of hypocritical of all these motherfuckers, isn't it? I don't know. I'm just saying, just going to point that right out from the start here, guys. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Let's turn on the light, huh? Let's get a little light on the subject. Got an interesting story for you guys coming up, so stick around for that. All right.
Of New Jersey, Delaware, Connecticut, and California.
Enoch,
Just
Nick,
yesterday,
Trendy Orca, what's up, guys?
Specific timelines to lift masking in the classroom mandates in their states. All of this is happening in a fraught situation. Masking in schools is a hot button political.
That's how journalists say all. They go, all. All. Isn't that weird? It's fucking stupid. All. Like they think they're fucking some kind of special way they talk or something because they're a fucking journalist.
Issue.
Soledad O'Brien started that bullshit. And fucking everybody jumped on board. All of them think this. All of them. You guys want to hear say that again? The word is all, but listen to her say it.
In a fraught situation, masking in schools, the classroom mandates in their states. All of this is happening in states. All of this is happening. All of this states. All of this is happening in fraught situations. All of this is happening.
She's saying old because the word is all, not old. How do you get old from all? They're two totally different sounds. All. And yet these fucking journalist cunts with their all of these people. Like, you guys don't notice that shit, but I do. They don't expect normal people to realize that. They want you to think that they've got some kind of special polish on the way they are. And that's one of the little things that they do is they say all instead of all. And they think that sets them apart from you, and they think that makes them sound important and smarter than you because they say all instead of all. Seriously. Now that I've pointed it out to you, you're going to be like, nay, I can't believe how many journalists actually talk like that. You're right. What do they learn that in journalist fucking cunt school? Yeah, I think that's what they teach them in the cunt school. They teach them how to say all like a bunch of dumb cunts. Yeah. And this does not apply to just women. It's men too. If I could just think of this one guy's name. I can't think of it. If I ever find him though, man. Oh God.
In a fraught situation, masking in schools is a hot button political issue. Something my next
right,
guest,
Enoch?
Stacey Abrams knows well.
Unreal.
Recently being
dramatic effect as Orca. Like puppets. Right. My favorite orcas arrived. Yeah, you guys are talking. Great. I love it. Right. Like, I don't try to finesse me. Like, don't try to finesse me with that cuck talk, right? Hey, Josh G. Holly Hornay, what is up?
Maskless.
Here come the notifications that I am live. The email notifications are finally going out. Telling people that I am live. And I got this other email. That doesn't make sense. I'm just going to delete it. Okay. I am notified on 1, 2, 3 channels that I am live, I believe. One more is probably going to come through. Anyway, look at Stacey Abrams sitting in around all these kids and she's not wearing a mask. Why doesn't she wear a mask? All those children have to wear masks. Every single child around her is wearing a mask. Why isn't she wearing a mask? Fucking hypocrite. Fucking hypocrite. What a fucking hypocrite.
At a school event with a classroom of masked students sitting behind her.
Wow.
Up front now, Stacey Abrams, candidate in Georgia's Democratic gubernatorial primary and former Democratic leader in Georgia's House of Representatives.
Now, let me just say this before we even start. I haven't watched this yet, but I'm going to make some predictions. This is where Stacey Abrams proves to the entire country that she's a politician just like all the others. All right? She's going to double talk you. She's going to splain her way through it. She's going to double down. There's no excuse for that photograph. She's wrong, and in my opinion, that's all that she can say at this point to me. Is I was wrong. I'm an idiot. I don't understand social distancing and wearing masks. I have a problem with basic understanding of basic concepts. And yet, please vote for me because I'm a fucking idiot. I need your vote, so fucking vote for me. Here I am showing you what a fucking ignorant idiot I am. Sitting in a whole school of kids refusing to wear a fucking mask so I can smile for the fucking camera. This is going to be really interesting, but all I'm going to say is this. Anytime I've ever been in here and I've said all politicians are shit, somebody always comes in here and they'll mention one politician. Ooh, what about this one or what about that one? And I wouldn't be surprised if her name came up in one of those conversations. And I said, nope, bought just like the rest. I remember. Bought just like the rest. Bought, told to sit down and shut up, and she did. She did exactly as she was fucking bossed from the uppers. She's a piece of shit team player politician just like the rest of them. Now, like I said, I don't know what she's about to say here. I just have a feeling it's going to play into my narrative. And if it doesn't, okay, I'll get called out on it. But let's find out. I'm taking a little bit of a leap of faith here. That all politicians are shit. Let's find out. I'm really curious. I kind of want to do a bong hit.
So, Leader Abrams, I appreciate your time. So, obviously, we've all seen the picture. We've all seen the coverage of the picture. Did you make a mistake by taking a photo maskless in the classroom when it appears that everyone else, including all the children, were wearing them?
Yes. I will say this. I
Good.
went to read to kids for an African American read-in day. I approached the podium with my mask on. I followed the protocols. I told the kids I'm taking my mask off because I'm reading to kids who are listening remotely as well. And we were socially distanced. The kids were socially distanced from me. I told them
No, they're
that's what
not.
I was doing. And then the excitement after I finished, because it was
No, you're not socially distanced. It's on camera, and you're a fuck. And now you're just going to lie to us and say that you were socially distanced from those children. No. You don't get to do that. She's a good liar. But she can't lie her way out of saying that she was socially distanced from those children. She's literally touching one of them. I mean, come on. That's hilarious. But, she's counting on the fact that she's got a lot of fucking blind supporters out there that are willing to just ignore the bullshit. Let's watch her explain through this one.
It was so much fun working with those kids. I took a picture, and that was a mistake. Protocols matter, and protecting our kids is the most.
She took a picture, and the picture taking was a mistake, but not refusing to social distance and wearing a mask. That wasn't the mistake. Oh, okay. You took a picture, and that was the mistake. Oh, she's totally got this shit wrong. Hilarious. Wow. She's not taking. She said, yeah, it was wrong, and then she goes through and she tries to double down on all the things that she did wrong. And saying, well, I social distanced and blah, blah, blah. No, you're a politician and you're going to do exactly what I suspected you would do.
Most important thing in anything that can be perceived.
Oh, and they give her all of 20 seconds to walk through this because you let her talk for more than 20 seconds, you're going to start finding a lot of holes in this story. CNN supports this woman, obviously. They want to make it look like they're calling her out on her bullshit, but they only want to let you hear 20 seconds of it.
Just undermining that is a mistake, and I apologize.
Wow. Wow, it won't let me replay the video. It wouldn't let me rewind it. It went to the next video. I want to watch this video too, so let's keep going. Right? Yeah. I made the mistake of having the picture taken, but not socially distancing myself from your children and reading and breathing all over them and not wearing a mask in front of your children. That never happened, and I'm not going to admit to it in this interview. I'm just going to say that I shouldn't have taken the picture. Wow. She went somewhere I never even fucking predicted. I mean, politicians, you can't even fucking... They're so wily now. They're so off that chain. Yeah, I never even saw that one coming. I knew she was going to obfuscate, but not in that direction. Yeah, I was wrong, but, I shouldn't have taken the picture. What? No, you were wrong in that you put all those children at risk over politics, over, African American month or whatever the fuck. That was more important to you than all those kids' health. It was more important for you to read them a story and to have that political moment in the spotlight, to risk all of those children's lives so that you could have that photograph taken. And it was all about the photograph, Stace, wasn't it? And you fucked it up, didn't you? Typical fucking politician. You know? What could have been a teaching moment, what could have been a beautiful moment, you turned it into a fucking outing of yourself. Everybody can see you for exactly what you are. Fucking hypocrite. You know, you shouldn't be in a school, period. Those kids shouldn't be sitting in a school, period. This is all such hypocrisy. Let me take these really quick. She lied real quick off the bat. I was surprised that she said she was wrong. I got to tell you, I give her credit for at least that. But that's the game. She knows she's got to go Joe Rogan on that. She's got to get in front of that shit immediately, right? She fucked up, and like Joe Rogan did, and Jimmy Dore, like when they say the N words were taken out of context. No, they weren't. The context is you're a white dude, you're on a podcast, and you're using the N word. That's the context, man. It doesn't matter what the sentence was you used the N word in, right? Just like this, the photograph not being taken, that's insignificant. The fact here is you were doing things you shouldn't have been doing. And you can't say that, oh, I got caught saying the N-word, out of context, just like you're saying, oh, yeah, a picture was taken of me while it was out of context because the picture didn't show me while I was social distancing and masking up. Yeah, isn't that funny? That's all the context we have is you sitting there with that stupid fucking dumb look on your face, possibly infecting other kids or you getting infected and spreading around to other people because you're not wearing your fucking mask. And hey, politicians, that moment that the cameras come out that they're about to take your picture, that's when your masks should be on, just to set that example. You're in a leadership position. I'm just saying, many times I've sat here at this desk and looked around for a mask, and I was sad I didn't have one. Of course, I don't need one. I sit here by myself. But I'm sad because every once in a while I want to put one on just to make a point. And I'm like, oh, I can't find a mask to put on. You'll see me searching around sometimes like that. It's an important visual. People should see me wearing a mask. People should see Stacey Abrams wearing a mask. People should see Joe Biden and Kamala Harris wearing a mask. They just should, because there's a lot of idiots out there, and that's all it takes for them to be convinced that it's an important thing. And, in this one case, it is important. It's like wearing your seatbelt. I put a tweet up. I wonder how many of you saw that about seatbelts. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to pose this question to the chat right now. Let me refresh the chat since I don't have a chat number. I'm going to ask you guys. So let's say today all seatbelt mandates are lifted around the whole world. No more seatbelts. For whatever reason. Let's say one person died in an accident, they had their seatbelt on, they're like, we don't need these anymore. You knowing what you know about seatbelts, give me a 1 in the chat if after the mandates are lifted and there's no more restrictions on seatbelts. Give me a 1 in the chat, like me. I'm sorry, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my finger on the scale. I'm going to tell you how I am. If, like me, number 1, you'd go ahead and continue to wear your seatbelt when you drive your car. Nick says I'd still wear mine. Number 2, you won't wear the seatbelt at all. Fuck the government. If you're going to die in a car crash, you're going to die in a car crash. Whatever. And if your kids are going to die behind you, so be it. Fuck it. We're living free. 2, if you're going to refuse to wear your seatbelt because it's no longer a law. 3, if you're only going to put it on when you think, I'm going to get on the freeway, I think I'll wear my... I do this sometimes. If I'm going local, if I'm just going down the street to the store, truth be told, I won't put my seatbelt on. As soon as I start driving somewhere, like more than a mile from the home, it's automatic. I'm like, I'm on the road now, man. Seatbelt, click. Understand, my drive to the store is just down a little dirt road. It's nothing. I generally won't wear my seatbelt. Sometimes I will. Sometimes I won't. I make that choice. But my point is this. I know that seatbelt is going to save my life. If I have it on and my car goes over a cliff, and that could happen on my little dirt road, I'd go over a cliff too. And if I don't have that seatbelt on, I'm going to go out the window or fucking get killed. Right? And I know that. My question is, what's more important to you? You got 3 things to pick from, okay? Your freedom, your personal safety, or your peace of mind. What's the most important to you? Those are hard things to weigh, man, right? It's tough. It's a tough conversation to get into. Whatever you guys are feeling around that, I'm more than willing to entertain because it's a tricky conversation. And understand that while I will say I will still wear my seatbelt, even there's no restriction on it. Man, I get on that fucking freeway. I'm going up a freeway ramp. Man, that seatbelt's going on. For sure. I'm riding in my Rockster. Dude, the fucking seatbelt's going on. Because that's a dangerous vehicle to drive. You know? I make those decisions personally. It's okay. I don't mind there being a law to protect people to wear a seatbelt because I don't feel it's that restrictive. It's not going into my body and giving me a possibility that, you know, that I get some kind of a reaction like you could from the. But I have a friend who was wearing a seatbelt in a car accident. He would have gone right through that windshield and died. Had he went head on with the car. He was in a Honda. And he would have gone right through that windshield and he would have died if he didn't have that seatbelt on. Now, granted, the seatbelt sliced him across his belly. He's a big, big man. And he got cut like a sword. But it wasn't enough that he needed stitches or anything like that. He didn't get sliced open. He just got a big cut. And it saved his life. And I was thankful that he was wearing a seatbelt. You know? He hit somebody head on. It was a really bad accident. That was years ago. So I know. You know, I know that there are things out there that I will do whether the government tells me to do them or not. So when it comes down to all of the restrictions, I'm still going to follow most of them. I've gone 2 years and so far I don't think I've caught COVID. I haven't been tested, so I can't say for sure, but I'm pretty sure that I haven't caught it. And I just assume stay that way. That makes me happy. Not being sick makes me happy. You guys choose to do whatever you want. I choose to do what I want. I think it's really important, though, that as governments start lifting these regulations, that you guys make that decision to keep wearing your seatbelts. It's on you. And if you have a family that can take care of you, if you're right next door to a fucking emergency room, or you own a fucking ambulance, and you can get there if you fucking start having breathing problems or whatever, good. Go exercise those freedoms all you want. Spread the disease around all you want. I support you in doing it. I do. I don't give a fuck. Because I know it's all about personal responsibility. And if somebody doesn't want you to get them sick, well, then they can stay the fuck home. They can wear a mask. They can stay 12, 20 fucking feet away from you. Yeah, 6 feet's bullshit. We all know that. Nobody wants to admit these things, except here, you're always going to get the truth. Yeah, particles, particulates, infection, it goes more than 6 feet. And I said that a long time ago on this show, just doing this. I'm like, I've seen sneezes go further. This is bullshit. That 6 foot rule, I was like, that's bullshit. It should be way further. Sure enough, the science comes out, it's 20, 25 feet. That's what the social distance should actually be. Yeah. And people are like, well, they did all these regulations and didn't do dick. Yeah, because they didn't do them strong enough, man. You weren't staying far enough away from each other. That was a problem. You were still putting your kids in school. They weren't even wearing masks while you were going to work wearing a mask. I couldn't believe the stupidity in this country. I was just watching it all like, wow, man. Wow. Wow. You know? And so glad to be away from it all. Jimmy Dore wants to run around and go do live shows. Ron Placone wants to go run around with Graham Elwood and do live shows. Go travel all over the world and do live shows. I'm sitting here, I mean, these are my friends. I can't really speak out too harshly against them for wanting to live their lives while they're still young and virile. At the same time, man, I got to shake my head and say, man, you guys are indoctrinated to believe that that's what you need to be doing with your lives. Oh, I have to be running around doing comedy, stand-up, or I'm not living. Okay, I get it. I've never done stand-up once in my life. I'm still here. I'm still surviving, man. I'm still alive, still breathing. I understand. You want to go run around. You want to drive your trucks. You want to deliver the food. You want to go to the grocery store. I get it. I totally get it now. Go do it. I'm just saying, wear the fucking seatbelts, guys. That's all I'm saying. All of you said you would keep wearing your seatbelts because we're not idiots. You know, there's this whole thing about motorcycle helmets. Back when I used to ride 20 years ago. And, I got into a really bad accident. And the helmet saved my life. It was required at the time in the state of Florida that everyone that rode a motorcycle had to have a helmet on. Well, that fucking helmet saved my life. And for those of you who never saw the helmet, I've got it right here. So I was wearing this when I got hit head on by a car. I was on a motorcycle, and all the damage that you see to this helmet happened to it in that one accident. This helmet was almost brand new. It had a couple little scratches, tiny little scratches on it, and all the damage happened from one collision. My head was inside this helmet when all this damage happened to this helmet. And here I am. This helmet saved my life. Channel 2 News came and interviewed me in Orlando. They interviewed me on my driveway. We had the helmet. We talked about what happened to me, how, I didn't remember the accident and how I'd suffered this trauma, and the doctors were amazed that I survived. And the reason Channel 2 News was doing the article on me was because the state of Florida was about to lift the restrictions on motorcycle helmets. Anybody riding a motorcycle at that point on would be allowed to do so without a helmet. Now, you see what the helmet did. Anybody think that I would have survived this crash? Give me a 1 in the audience right now if you think that this motorcycle helmet saved my life. Give me a 1 in the chat right now if you think this motorcycle saved my life. In other words, I'd be dead if I wasn't wearing this. Give me a 1 in the chat right now if you believe that this motorcycle helmet saved my life in that motorcycle accident. And then I'm going to pose you this question. Idiots like Governor Ron DeSantis with the Florida mentality. He wasn't the governor back then, but this is the mentality, right? Ron DeSantis type mentality. They believe they want the freedom to feel the wind in their hair while they're riding 60, 70 miles an hour down the fucking freeway with cars around them and no protection on their head. For freedom. Because in their mind, when you wear a helmet on your head, your freedom is being restricted. I say this, because there was a law that had me wearing this fucking helmet on my head and it saved my life, I'm still alive to practice my freedom. And check this out now. You want to hear the best part of the story? This is the kind of shit that I love. You guys aren't going to like this. So if you don't like when I celebrate the death of somebody, leave right now. Because I'm about to. The woman who led the charge against the state of Florida to lift the helmet restrictions got it done. Kudos to her. Great job. Great job, motorcycle lady. You're free now. Guess what happened to her? Not even 6 months later. Wasn't wearing her helmet. Because freedom. Who's still alive? 20 years later. Who's walking around, breathing the air, watching the sunrise and sunset, having fun with my friends? Who's still alive? You want to be free and dead? Or you want to understand that wearing a helmet on your head, putting a seatbelt on your body, or wearing one of these isn't an infringement of your fucking freedom. It's just what we do to extend our lives. And if you want to try to weigh common sense against your freedom, you're going to lose, motherfucker. You're going to lose that battle. You know why? Because your fucking freedom sometimes gets you fucking killed. And while I want to be free just like the rest of you, I do, to make these decisions for myself, I understand that it's a perception of people that they're being controlled that doesn't allow them to do the same thing. That doesn't allow them to snap that seatbelt on if the law gets, or put the helmet on if the law gets lifted, or go ahead and continue to get these even when you're not forced to do so, or wear one of these, or stay 25 fucking feet away from other people even when you're not mandated to do so. You're still gonna do those things out of common fucking sense. That's it. Common sense, man. So go ahead and be free, man. I support you in doing whatever you want to do, man. Because the less people like you there are around, the smarter this fucking entire race humanity gets. It's just it's a game of numbers. Hey, man, you play that freedom game. Play it all you want. Best of luck to you. You know, Miss fucking lift the goddamn helmet law, she's fucking dead. That's where her freedom got her. Because she wasn't just begging for it, she was living it, bro. She was fucking living it. And she got on the highway, and she got on a Harley, and she wasn't wearing a helmet, and somebody fucking hit her, and she fucking died. For all of her trouble was so she wouldn't wear a fucking hat on her head that could have saved her fucking life. You put the strap on your chest, it'll save your life. Get one of those. It'll save your life. I'm not telling you it's a silver bullet. I never had. But, you know, ounces of prevention, man. I'll take as many ounces as you got. I'll wear my seatbelt. I'll wear the fucking helmet. I'll get the vax. I'll wear the mask. I'll social distance. I'll stay locked the fuck down. I'll get the booster shots. I don't give a fuck. I'm not scared. Yeah, I'm not scared that my freedom is being impinged. Well, when you start mandating it, then you got me. Then you have me on your side. When they start mandating it, yeah, I agree with y'all. No mandates. No directives. You know, don't tell me what to do. I agree with y'all. But you guys need to be smart enough to make these decisions for yourselves. You got to be smart enough to click that fucking buckle, man. You got to be smart enough to put the helmet on. You got to be smart enough to get a fucking vaccine when they're free. You fucking idiots. You know? It's fucking free. Man, this thing cost me like $200. You know? These things aren't free. I had to pay for this. I had to pay money for this. Think about it. They're giving you rat prevention for free. Get off your fucking lazy ass and go get it. And then go practice your fucking freedom, man. You got a much better chance. You know? Fucking Jimmy Dore. You know, I have a feeling Jimmy Dore wouldn't wear his seatbelt if the laws were lifted. I should tweet him that. Hey Jimmy, would you wear your seatbelts if the law was lifted? Would you still wear your seatbelt? No, well, it's impeding my freedom. Gotta turn around. I can't turn around to back up. Wrinkles my clothes. Yeah, I can hear all the fucking stupid excuses. You know? She could have been, right? Right? Let me read through some of these. Look at all the ones I got. Yeah. OG, thank you. Noopy, thank you. Steven, thank you. Nick, thank you. Holly, thank you. Sweet. Lou, thank you. Dave C, thank you. Aaron, thank you. All of you guys for playing ball with me and giving me the ones in the chat, for saying you believe as well. It's true, obviously. The helmet saved my life. My head could have never taken all of those collisions. Head on with a goddamn car at 120 miles an hour. Are you kidding me? Like a goddamn spear. My head was the tip of the spear. Okay? So if you didn't put a 1 in my audience and you heard me say that and you chose not to, I just want to tell you you're a stupid fucking cunt. Hill House Hobo. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Enoch. No question the helmet saved your life, right? It's almost always chopper riders without the helmet. No. There's others too, man. There's guys on the speed bikes too, not wearing helmets. Jig time, Noopy. I didn't know that. No, I'm not dancing. Accident, bike wreck. America, fuck yeah. She could have been writing for 20 more years. Being in good health is the ultimate freedom. Bro, you'll be surprised how many people have no common sense. No. I'm not surprised at all, Enoch. I'm not surprised at all, bro. No surprise. I've learned. I've seen, you know, like that guy that came in yesterday that said, that Scott Hogan, I remember his name. He said that music executives produced music of rappers to put down the African American communities. And you got to think of how many kids have been inspired by rappers and have done something with themselves today, right? And you're like, wow, Scott Hogan, that doesn't make sense at all. Funny, right? Chance of prevention of death. And they call us sheep for following simple guidelines to life. But about 15% of the population isn't smart enough. 15%? Phew. Try 95%, bro. Are you kidding me, Lou? Dude. Maybe even 99%. How you going to practice your freedom if you're dead? I retweet. Nick, thank you. I retweeted the seatbelt tweet to Jimmy. Did you? Wow. Nick Brown, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much for that. Independent Left Eye News. Indy, what's up, buddy? Good morning. It's Dan Mercer, by the way. Okay, Hill House Hobo is Dan Mercer. I thought I recognized the picture. Holly Hornay says, hi, ILN. Independent Left News. Enoch says, what? Haha. Let's smoke, shall we, guys? Let's see what this is with Donald Trump going on here. I want to check this out really fast.
Show you guys something that has been truly bringing me joy.
And let me just tell you this. HelloFresh helped teach me how to cook, guys. I cook so much better now. I got HelloFresh for about a year. And I learned so much about cooking because you just do it. You know, they give you the instructions. It's really easy. They bring you all the food. And every time I see one of these HelloFresh commercials, I always leave it up for you guys because I really support it. It's worth you guys just getting the free meal just to try it out. And you'll see, man, how easy it is. Especially if you're eating junk. Uh-oh. Can't just click on it.
HelloFresh. And it's always difficult for me to choose what meal I want because they are all so good.
True.
I'm always thinking about the food I put into my body and the quality.
Oh, watch out for that Poblano! No. No, I keep doing that.
I get a variety of delicious meals.
Can't click to pause. It's so stupid. Some re-engineered CNN doesn't think you should be able to click on a video to pause it. No, instead, if you click on the video to pause it, it links you to the fucking HelloFresh site. Oh my fuck. Wow. Boy, oh boy, would I love to throat punch that re-engineered CNN that did that. I can't even click on a video to pause it anymore. But let me just say this. Watch out for those fucking Poblano peppers. Poblanos. Oh my god. Dude, I made the mistake of just trying a Poblano once. No Poblano! No Poblano! I was crying all night. No Poblano! Oh my god, did that hurt. I mean, it may as well have been a fucking ghost pepper to me, bro. It may as well have been a fucking, you know, whatever the fuck evil goddamn pepper you could think of. That Poblano made me cry. I was in so much fucking pain. I was so mad at HelloFresh for not warning me how hot that fucking Poblano pepper was. I was so fucking mad. I was like, well, I mean, I was in pain. I was in fucking pain. And the fact that I'm still promoting HelloFresh says a lot about them. Because they burned the fuck out of my mouth. God damn it! Fuck you, re-engineer fucking shit-lip motherfucker at CNN.
And I can whip up my meal in about 20 to 30 minutes, and I save money, which are all touchdowns in my book.
Go to HelloFresh.com and use code E16 for 16 free meals plus 3 free gifts.
Dude, 16 free meals?
Scandal since Watergate.
Dude, they used to give you 3 free meals. Now you get 16 free meals. You guys, I would totally look into that. If I were y'all, I would totally look into that. I'm telling you, man, you want to learn how to cook really good. Drink milk and the burn will go away. Yeah, it didn't work, Doozy. You're a fucking liar. So fuck you. I tried it that day. I remember I drank milk and the burn did not go away. So fuck you. You're a fucking liar.
This from the man who would not stop slamming Hillary Clinton in 2016, accusing her of hiding something after she used a private server for emails.
33,000 emails disappeared. They should lock her up. Likely including classified information. Honestly, it's disgraceful. Hillary
love this.
Clinton is guilty.
Hillary
But
Clinton.
3 former White House
Guilty.
officials now tell CNN
Ah.
they saw Donald Trump on
Ah.
several occasions while he was president rip up documents, drafts, and other materials that he'd finished reviewing or otherwise wasn't interested in, allegedly breaking the law, the same thing he once accused Clinton of doing.
People who have nothing to hide don't bleach. Nobody's ever heard of it. Don't bleach their emails or destroy evidence.
This is gonna be
to
great.
Keep it from being publicly archived as required under federal law.
Trump now facing questions about whether he violated the Presidential Records Act, critical for preserving a president's record in office.
Most fundamentally, it's not his property. It's not the property of any president or others in an administration who create these documents. These documents are the property of the United States. They're the property of the American people.
The National Archives says Trump's representatives have told the agency they are continuing to search for additional records that should have been turned over to the archives, but which could now be missing. But that's not all. CNN has learned the National Archives retrieved 15 boxes from Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence last month. Boxes containing documents, letters, other mementos Trump took with him when he left office. Things like a so-called love letter from the North Korean dictator.
I just got a great letter from Kim Jong-un.
Other items in those boxes, according to the Washington Post and New York Times, a letter from former President Obama to Trump when Trump took office, and a map Trump drew on with a black Sharpie to show what he falsely said was the track of Hurricane Dorian to Alabama in 2019. Hillary Clinton is now trolling.
Oh my God, I fucking forgot about that. I forgot he rerouted the goddamn storm. I totally forgot that he did that. I'm so glad CNN just reminded me that he did that shit. And for that, he should have been fucking thrown in jail for. He should have gone to fucking jail for that shit. Man, I remember that. That was fucked up.
Trump's record keeping, or lack thereof, on Twitter, with this link to merchandise her PAC is selling, including a mug that Riley says, but her emails? Historian Tim Naftali is concerned.
What are we not getting back? The fact that the president had a habit, and it's been documented, of tearing up records.
Where were all of these people when Hillary Clinton was bleaching her fucking emails? You know, where were all these people that are mad about Trump doing it when Hillary Clinton was doing it? They were all silent. Oh, and now they got a problem with the politician that's fucking, that's deleting shit. Hilarious. Oh, the hypocrisy between these two parties. I just love the dynamic, actually. I love it. It's like they're fucking married. You know, it's like a marriage. Hilarious. How dare they?
Raises the question, what got burned? What got shredded? Those are troubling.
Contacted by CNN, a person close to Trump denied that anything to...
Hey, America, maybe you give the President of the United States too much power. You know, maybe you let him fucking go unmonitored a little too long. You know, maybe you should have more eyes on him than what you do. Maybe you shouldn't trust the President of the United States, you know, so fully. I'm just saying.
Various took place regarding the handling of documents and other materials.
Okay, what's next? No law regarding... what's no law regarding this guy right here? We're going to listen to what he has to say about January, what happened on January 6th? Oh, we're going to listen to him. Mitch McConnell.
Today I'm going to be cooking one of my HelloFresh meals. And of course, we have the recipe cards with the instructions on the back, which are very easy to follow. The recipes come in 2-person or 4-person options, and even if you live alone, I'd say the 2-person option is awesome because you can have leftovers, and I love leftovers. And here we have the final result. Oh my goodness, it looks so good.
Go to HelloFresh.com and use code E16 for 16 free meals plus 3 free gifts.
Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell offering his first comments about the RNC resolution that censured lawmakers Adam Kinzinger and Liz Cheney, and that resolution that called January 6th legitimate political discourse. Here it is.
That the RNC should be in the business of picking and choosing Republicans who ought to be supported. Traditionally, the view of the National Party committees is that we support all members of our party, regardless of their positions on some issues.
Do you have confidence in her, along with Daniels, chairman of the committee?
I do, but the issue is whether or not the RNC should be sort of singling out members of our party who may have different views from the majority.
Along with Daniels, chairman of the committee?
The National Party committees is the picking and choosing.
It called January 6th legitimate political discourse. Here it is.
That the RNC should be in the business of picking and choosing Republicans who ought to be supported. Traditionally, the view of the National Party committees is that we support all members of our party, regardless of their positions on some issues.
Do you have confidence in her, along with Daniels, chairman?
God, he's hard to fucking listen to. I can't even go on with this story here. I can't even pay attention to what he's fucking saying. He is so fucking dry and fucked. I just have no interest. Look at the jugular on that guy. No, don't make me look at that, bro. Don't make me look at that. So we talked about near limitless power. Proved a near limitless clean power source is possible. Really? For 5 seconds, I guess. A giant donut-shaped machine just proved a near limitless clean power source is possible. There is no silver bullet to the climate crisis. Well, that's true. But nuclear fusion may be the closest thing to it. No, it's not. Dude, we can't end climate. We've already destroyed the planet. I don't know when people are going to start realizing that the CO2 levels are not going down. And that is the problem. It's the CO2 levels, man. Hey, Joseph Porras, what's up? On Wednesday, scientists working in the UK announced that they more than doubled the previous record for generating and sustaining nuclear fusion. Now they've done it for 5 seconds. Instead of 2.5 seconds, I guess. So they were able to generate a record-breaking 59 megajoules of sustained fusion energy over 5 seconds. 5 seconds is the limit the machine can sustain the power before its magnets overheat. Here's my question. Why wouldn't you get fucking better magnets? I'm so confused about all that. I mean, if you guys knew that these magnets could only sustain this for 5 seconds, why aren't you fucking building the goddamn thing bigger? Is that the Bitcoin at the top of my screen? Yeah, it's under 44. We want that bitch back over 44 pronto, Tonto. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit's got to go up, up, up. In my beautiful balloon. Bum, 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 bum. What? It's got to go up, up and away. My beautiful Bitcoin. What? Ow. Ow. Joseph Porras is home relaxing. That's exactly what I'm doing, sir. That is the lockdown, my friend. That is the lockdown, home relaxing. Oh, yes, it is. My bad. I can see it now. Oh, here, let me make it bigger. I do have that power. Unlimited power. There we go. How's that? You like? We like it. Like I said, we want to see 44. Hey, how long till your replacement dish? I have not been given tracking, but I felt bad yesterday because after yesterday's show, I checked my email and fucking Starlink had emailed me, man, and they said, we're sending you the dish. We've charged your card, and it's going to be on its way. Rumble offers Joe Rogan $100 million to leave Spotify. You know, my question is, how the fuck does Rumble have $100 million, dude? And not only that, but you're going to offer that to Joe Rogan? Is that in a lump sum? Because then you must have a lot more than $100 million. Or are you just planning on paying him out, you know, like $1 million a year for 100 years? How's that work? How's that $100 million contract work exactly? I want to see... Papa needs a new pair of shoes. I want to see some $100,000 Bitcoin. Yeah! Me too, Ben. Hey, man. Fingers crossed. I've got my fingers crossed. I've got my fingers crossed. Why is he offering? Why is he? Why are they offering Rogan money? They want, it's Rumble. I don't know if you misunderstood me. Not Jimmy Dore. It's Rumble is offering. Well, let's just watch. We watch the video and find out. How do you make this full screen, man?
So Joe Rogan, who everybody's talking about because he's way more popular than everybody else.
I've seen this already.
And people trust him way more than they trust CNN, that's for sure. Well, guess what? Now Spotify is getting competition.
Dude, they don't have a
Rumble
full screen. Oh.
Says, hey, Joe Rogan, we are ready to fight alongside you. See the note from our CEO, Chris Pavlovsky. The note reads, the Joe Rogan Experience, Dear Joe, we stand with you, your guests, and your legion of fans in desire for real conversation. So we'd like to offer you 100 million reasons to make the world a better place. How about you bring all your shows to Rumble, both old and new, with no censorship for 100
Over
million
4
bucks
years.
Over 4 years. This is our...
Dude, that's $25 million a year they can afford to pay Joe Rogan? Oh my God, dude. That is serious money, money, money. Oh my God, bro. How the fuck is Rumble worth 100 million? They're worth way more than 100 million, obviously. They got to be like a $500 million, bro. What, are they on the goddamn stock exchange? They must be.
Our chance to save the world, and yes, this is totally legit. So,
wow.
By the way, we are on Rumble, and the reason why is that they promise not to censor us. They trust grown-ups to be able to go watch your videos and decide for themselves. But Odyssey then...
Yeah, but while you're on Rumble, you have to watch a bunch of right-wing advertisements. Everything. Patriot this and America that and fucking bullshit, dude. It sucks. Rumble sucks because of the all right-wing bullshit that you get exposed to when you go to it. Now, I love the concept. And I support the concept. Just fucking this right-wing bullshit advertising. I guess that's why they're worth $500 million or whatever they are. I don't even know. I have no idea what they're worth. Okay, Google. Rumble net worth.
According to Wikipedia, Vance, the round values Rumble at around $500 million.
my God, dude. I pulled that number right out of my ass. Do you love it? Do you guys love that shit? Come on, man. Even without the beard, I still get it. I'm still a fucking wizard. Holy shit. How the fuck did I do that? Oh my God. Wow. No other supportive comments in the chat, really. Not another goddamn fucking supportive fucking. Wow, man. I got all these people here. Nobody except for Nick is going to say just anything. Wow, man. Oh, thanks, Steve Running. Yeah, it was a guess. Sorry I had to fucking pull it out of you to make you fucking type in my chat, bro.
You know, that platform Odyssey, they made an offer. After
Little late, guys. Don't worry. Don't bother now.
Your Gus and legions of fans and desire for real conversation. So we'd like to offer you 100 gazillion reasons to make the world a better place. How about you bring all your shows to Odyssey, both old and new, with no censorship, including criticisms of Israel and Donald Trump, for 100 gazillion bucks over 4 years. This is our chance to save the world, and yes, this is totally legit and not just a marketing ploy for attention.
Is that sarcastic?
I guess so.
The message of it.
I'm guessing so. But there you go. So, again, Joe Rogan doesn't need Spotify. Spotify needs Joe Rogan. That's why they gave him $100 million. Joe Rogan didn't pay them rents to go on their platform. They paid him. So Joe Rogan will go to joerogan.com right now. He doesn't need YouTube. He doesn't need Rumble or Odyssey. I wish he would go to Rumble. But go ahead. What do you want to say, Kurt?
This was like done while their. I mean, I know we're getting that story, but this is done while their stock was down. Like this is like a. It's very coordinated.
Oh yeah, they're on the stock exchange.
Level and it's not just him. It's
just
like
doing this all day.
Stock was down, you know.
Not that anybody's paying attention.
So it's all timed like perfectly to do maximum pressure. That's why I'm like, all these companies say this stuff, and then like, well, we'll see, because the heat's gonna come on them. They're not gonna give up on this censorship thing.
Go to Rumble.
I just can't believe we're fighting this fight right now. I can't believe that they found a new way to censor so that it doesn't seem like censorship. It's just crazy.
I know, we don't have time for this. We need to fight Russia, and here we are sitting here like fools.
We've got Russia and China breathing down our necks. We have to start building more missiles.
The wealthy gets richer while the poor gets poor.
Lives.
Fuck the elite.
Jimmy said sarcastically, in case for the YouTube algorithm who thinks that this video contains bad things.
Right?
That's a joke. You see, this is because of censorship. This is what I'm worried about.
Right? He's right. You know, I'm here to tell you, dude, what's he got going on after this? That, you know, you have the wrong recording of another video playing and you're a misinformant. You know, the algorithm will get you. It's fucking psychotic. You're chasing coyotes away. That's all right, Steve. That's all right, bro. There were 21 other people here. It wasn't like there were 6 people watching. But that's all right. So, A magnetic field is required to contain the high temperatures needed to carry out the fusion process, which can be as high as 150 million degrees Celsius, 10 times hotter than the center of the sun. Well, what the experts are saying is that they've actually performed nuclear fusion successfully. That's what these scientists are saying. That this is the first successful proof that nuclear fusion is even possible. Experts say the results prove that nuclear fusion is possible and no longer a pipe dream solution for the climate crisis. Once again, for the climate crisis, they're saying, oh, this is going to solve the climate crisis. No, it's not. How dangerous is it, though? Could one of these things blow up? And if it did, how bad would the explosion be? Can a nuclear fusion reactor blow up? Okay, Google. Can a nuclear fusion reactor blow up?
According to Quora, a fusion reactor will not explode. It uses plasma to generate heat and so can't explode.
According to Quora, okay. It sounds good enough to me. Let's go with it. That's what Quora said, so let's do it. Mastering nuclear fusion as an everyday energy source is still likely a long way off. All they can get is 5 seconds. They need to be able to do it for more than 5 seconds. That's what it said right there. Huh. They're talking about zero net emissions by 2050, guys. To keep global warming in check, it says. You know, because it's going to slow down by 2050. Yeah, it's going to start cooling. You know, because the earth warms and it cools. It's going to cool again. It's going to cool again. They said that the machine experienced so much heat during that experiment that they'll never be able to use it again. It's ruined. They can't run the experiment again on that machine. Now they got one that's 80% built. God, this sounds like a fucking movie. And they figure they're going to begin nuclear fusion sometime in 2025 or 26. Hey, Docky Hollandaise, what's up, buddy? The damage is irreversible. So much we've taken from our Earth. She's on her last leg. Yeah. It's going to cool again, but we'll all be dead by God. Yeah, it'll cool long after mankind is gone, bro. Yep. That's for sure. Yeah, the Earth will cool again, I'm sure. Oh, I'm gonna go fucking into a goddamn ice cube before it fucking melts and starts all over again. Dude, I can't believe I'm reading these two paragraphs. I am so shocked, but what I just read that I have to put it up on... This is typical CNN reporting, though. I gotta put this up on screen so you guys can see it as I read it to you. The most recent report from Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, on the latest science shows that the world must nearly halve its greenhouse gas emissions this decade and reach zero net emissions by 2050 to keep global warming in check. That means making a rapid transition away from fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. Man, I wish Guy McPherson was here. Oh, look, Sweet Lou mentioned Guy McPherson in the chat. The only reason the biosphere hasn't warmed even faster is because the aerosol masking effects, says Guy McPherson. Right? Let's keep going. Those actions are required to have any hope of containing warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, seen as a threshold to substantially worsening climate impacts according to the IPCC. Hope? Really? All we gotta do? That's all we gotta do? All we gotta do is have our greenhouse gas emissions this decade. That's all we got to do. We're going to have our greenhouse gas emissions this decade, and that's going to save the planet. I want to email that to Guy McPherson and just be like, can you just tell me what your thoughts around this statement right here? And I want to send it to Thunderfoot, but I don't know how to contact him, and have him respond to it as well. That all we have to do is have our greenhouse emissions, which, oh, by the way, yeah, North Korea and China and India and Russia, they're going to really play along with that one, aren't they? Give me a 1 in the chat. All right, play ball, people. Give me a 1 in the chat if you believe that we're not going to be able to cut our emissions in half in 10 years. Give me a 1. I don't see it happening. That's it right there. The world must nearly halve its greenhouse gas emissions this decade. Who thinks we're going to do that this decade? Give me a 2 in the chat if you believe that we're going extinct and there ain't nothing we can do to stop it. I know that's a hard one. Human race is going extinct and we don't have control over stopping it. Not right now. I mean, there could be some genius that's being born right now that figures the whole thing out, man. And you know, I wouldn't know that. But as of right now, are we at number 2? We're going extinct, aren't we? We're checking out. We got Russia, China, India, North Korea. We got the Amazon burning. You know, we got a fucking volcano or 2. How about that? How about more fires in California? Do you guys see us having our CO2 emissions? I mean, how much CO2 did the California fires produce? Okay, Google. How much CO2 did the California fires produce in 2019? Just pick a date.
Showing pictures that match.
Oh, CO2 level graphs. Whoa. Off the chart CO2 levels. Whoa. Dude. You don't want to see this. I don't even want to show it to you because it's so fucking bad. I'm not even going to show it to you guys. You guys are right. All of you that hit number 2 are correct. We're going extinct. We're checking out. We're not going to stop these fires. We've got PG&E setting them off. You know, as soon as we put one out, fucking PG&E is setting off another one. Are you kidding me? They're murderers. And they're not going to be happy until they murder the entire fucking planet. It's a psychosis. And we don't see it. We're probably done for. Number 2, says Ben. Doc says 2. Permafrost melting and methane releasing in the Arctic. Capitalism's based entirely on endless growth. Not only will we not curb a greenhouse gas emission, we will increase them. It's always been like this, just no COVID, right, Talib? Let me scroll up and catch the rest of your comments. You guys, Bitcoin is over 44,000 comfortably. Hey, man, if we're going extinct, let's at least make some fucking money before we do. Let's go have some fun. Go spend some cash. What do you say? What do you say? You guys with me? Nay did the maths. What year are we going extinct? 2178. 21... Is it 2178, guys? I don't know. I gotta go get one of my shirts and look. Docky Hollandaise. Josh G. Most people won't be able to afford to switch to zero-emission vehicles. China won't do shit, says Noopy. Sweet Lou says no chance. We get a bunch of ones from Taylor, Megsy, John, Josh, Ben Roach, freaking Oracle, Ben Lejean. God, look, we got all these Bens here. What's up, guys? OG, Noopy. Current CO2 level will be in the atmosphere for centuries. Sweet Lou understands. Working like crazy, brother. I took up a second part-time job with a food truck in Tampa. Oh, dude, the Roach Coach? $100 for 4 hours of my time. Love it when I can catch you live. Yo, Docky Hollandaise on the Roach Coach. What's up, buddy? What's a food truck? Is it a Roach Coach? I like those. Ben Roach. Hey, Ben. Oh, yeah, it's going to cool again, but we'll all be dead. Okay, cool. I think we're all caught up. The damage is irreversible, so much we've taken from our Earth. Right, we've seen all this. Like those guys in storage units for labs. Right, Steve Running? Whoa. Steve Running being a contributor to the chat, everybody. Steve Running, everybody. I'm impressed, Steve. Yeah. Like those guys that I showed you on this show, guys who are doing this kind of research, and because our government doesn't want to fund it, they're literally working out of fucking storage unit laboratories. I didn't think any of you guys were going to remember that. I didn't bother to fucking bring it up. But Steve Running remembered it. And it's true. We don't want to fund it. We don't give a fuck. It's Big Poison owns this government. They don't want nuclear fusion. If we had solved it, 100 years ago, we might be okay today. Too little, too late. I think Pat Benatar said it best. Yeah, Steve. Show support, play ball. Yeah, you guys are playing ball. I love it. Okay, cool. We're all caught up on the chat. Now we're getting spam. Yeah, 2178. That looks right. Hashtag 2178. Nick Brown, thank you. It's 2178. Yeah, we're not living past 2178. If you got grandkids, just let them know. If you got grandkids and they're little toddlers right now, let them know. 2178. They got time, right? What is this? What year is this? Yeah, they'll make it. Your grandkids will be fine. Tell your grandkids to not have children. All right? Tell your grandkids to not have kids. It's okay if you've already had them. Even if you have a kid right now. Even if you're getting pregnant tomorrow and you have a kid in 9 months, you're fine. 2178, right? How many years away is that? What he says, like 150 years? What was it? What year is this? 20. What year is this? 20. I don't even know what year it is. 2022? Is that the year? 2022? Is that the year? Is it 2022? What year is this? I don't even know. Yeah, 2022. Minus 2178. You got 156 years. Your grandkids are going to be fine. Tell your grandkids to not have children. All right? That's all. So I was wrong, I guess, a little bit. And things are going to be pretty bad, though, for your grandkids. I'm just saying. It's as everything starts decaying. I mean, we can't live past that point. We can't survive past 2178, period. So understand that getting there is going to be a rough ride. And it's going to get rougher and rougher. And if you're alive in 2100, and your grandkids are going to be alive in 2100, right? Most of them will be dead. But some of them might still be alive. Let's go back. 2090, 2080. All right? It's going to be really bad. And then the next 78 years, 88 years after that, it's going to be a fucking nightmare as everyone dies. That's the way it's going to go down. And what sucks about this guy is literally on this podcast an hour ago or less, I just pulled out of thin air the value of Rumble, a company that I didn't even know if they were on the fucking stock exchange or not. To the dollar bill. I nailed their net worth. So, you might take the 2178 figure a little bit more seriously than you have been if you hadn't in the past, just considering what I just did around the Rumble estimation. I just blew myself away on that one. I mean, most of y'all were ignoring me or too butthurt to give me any credit for it. Whatever. Or you're just ignoring the goddamn show. That's fine. 2 of you were watching. 3 of you were watching. And that was cool. Thank you guys. Nick Brown, Enoch, and Steve Running, was it? Johnny Come Lately? Thank you guys. The 3 of you. You guys saw. So, based on the way I just do this on this show every fucking day and get shit right because I'm an older guy and I've been around and I'm starting to fucking pay attention to shit, I'd be pretty fucking concerned about my 2178 figure if I was y'all. I'd start taking me a lot more seriously. You know, back when I came up with that number 2178 2 years ago, or whenever the fuck it was, you know, maybe I wasn't so sure about it or whatever. This article's a fucking joke. You know, the world must nearly halve its greenhouse gas emissions this decade. Dude, we would have had to do that 50 years ago. Not this decade. What is it? It's going to be every decade. It's going to be this decade. Oh, we got to do it this decade. Oh, we've only got 1 year left. Oh, we've only got 5 years left before we can't do anything else. No, man. That's the indoctrinated. That's people indoctrinated with survival in their brains. They can't see themselves dying. They can't see their own deaths. They can't see it coming down the pike. You know? They never see it fucking coming, man. Even the scientists don't see it coming. The scientists can't even admit it. We can't reverse this, guys. You have no control over Russia, India, China, North Korea, the fires in Northern California. You can't shut any of that down. And it's going to get worse every year. It's going to get hotter every year. Are you watching the goddamn charts? You scientists are idiots. And these circular energy people, you know, we're going to have circular energy. You know, and even the nuclear fusion people. How much time are they wasting on that? They should be digging goddamn caves. You know, they should be figuring out a way to make their lives last longer. With what's coming, like I said, the last 100 years of humanity. It ain't going to be easy for people, man. It's not going to be like it is for us right now. I still got fucking heat in my home. I've got power. Imagine not having anything. That's where folks are going to be, man. And we can deny this shit till the cows come home. But I'm just telling you, man, I fucking just pulled out the goddamn value of Rumble out of thin air. Based on the fact that they just offered Joe Rogan $100 million. Dude, I didn't have a lot to go on. But that's how I do facts. You give me some facts, and then I'll fucking stir it up in my little pot, and I'll give you perfection. The estimations, they're so fucking dead on this show. I'm always getting that shit right. Always. It scares the fuck out of me. I wish I was wrong about some shit. You know, some of the shit that matters the most, like humanity going extinct. Dude, everyone's still in fucking denial about that. I can't fucking believe it. I'm not a doomsday guy. I got a lot to live for, man. You know, 2178 is the bottom of the ocean. Understand that. You've drowned way before then. And you're just sinking to the bottom at that point. Understand, 100 years of just sinking. So, all right, 2178, let's say 2078. 2078. If you're still alive in 2078, man, it's going to start getting really shitty at that point. Because at that point, humanity only has 100 years left. And they don't. They don't. They won't be here for another 100 years. Understand that. It's going to be dystopian future. Oh, gee, it's already dystopian. We're already in it. We just don't believe it. You know, ask Alex Jones how dystopian it is. When he has this massive platform just ripped out from underneath him. Hey, man, I understand he broke the law and shit. And he was dealing with private companies. I understand. But still, that's the feeling, man. That's the feeling. And that's what's going to happen to everybody. Guy McPherson can't get anybody to listen to him. Drives him fucking crazy. Guy McPherson says there won't be a human alive past 2030. Yeah, and I said at 2078, you're not going to want to be alive at 2078. He says not even past 2030. So I'm 48 years off from a fucking scientist's estimation. My estimation is 48 years off. You know, give or take, I was saying the last 100 years is going to be basically unlivable. You have to be basically like a goddamn, you know, survivor man at that point. And there will be those. There'll be those people. But it's going to be getting hotter. The fires are going to get worse. And it's just going to take one volcano to blot out the sun, man. One super eruption, and the entire planet goes black. And you can't grow vegetables. The fucking animals that you hunt will all die off. And then you're going to be eating each other. Yay. So fun. Let's dance a jig now. It's the end of the world as we know it. You guys want to see the fire CO2 output chart? This is over a period of several months, and this shows you the wildfire season, and it shows you what's going on with CO2 output during the fire season. That's fucking CO2 emissions for just for California fires. And don't forget, you got the Amazon on fire, guys. You got fires all over the world burning. And this was 2003 to 2007 to 2017 averages. And then the red is 2018. Oops. You see the gray underneath there, guys? That's the averages from 2003 to 2017. And now look at the rise in CO2 levels at 2018. And you tell me if you think we're doing any better than that. 2019, 2020, 2021, and now 2022. Wait till fire season. Oh, that's right. We're in a perpetual fire season now, aren't we? The fires just don't stop. We got fires burning all over the place. They never went out. Okay, Google. How many wildfires are currently burning around the world today?
Here are some results.
On Earth, something is always burning. Active fires. "14 large fires in Alabama, Arkansas, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, Oklahoma, and Texas were contained." Good. There's fires burning all over the goddamn, you know, and we want to deny that that's happening. You want to talk about CO2 levels? We have to cut our emissions. Everybody's got to go circular and green and drive an electric car. And then that's going to save us because the fires... Oh, that's right. There's fires that are still burning. They create a lot more CO2 than the gas-powered cars do, don't they? Oh, man. Global fire map doesn't look good, man. There's at least one fire burning everywhere you see a red dot. Are you fucking kidding me, guys? How much CO2 is all that producing? It was a 2 sneeze. I had a 2 sneeze. Hey, man, we're still high above 44, guys. That's good. It's bouncing up above 44. We got to stay above 44 and then go up from there, so hopefully it will. We've got an upward trend in the market. That's good, too. Nate gets it, folks. Thank you, Lou. Thank you. You know, I try to get it, and I try to get through to some of y'all. But there's really nothing. There's nothing we can really do. So it's like, yeah, you listen to what I have to say, and nod along, and give me some support in the chat. Yes, get more people here, have fun, get high with me, right? And just make the best, out of your current situation, whatever it is. Try to find your happiness. Now, I put up a tweet yesterday on Twitter, and it's a picture of my Beazle laying right there on the couch with the sun just hitting him right in the face. And I said, find your ray of sunshine and soak it in. I'd like to have a t-shirt with that and a picture of him. That's it. It's it. Right now, it's really all you can do, man. Whatever makes you happy, find your fucking happiness and do it. Because there's really not much else you have in life except your own happiness and making other people happy too. And you should. Go out of your way to make other people happy too. And bring that ray of sunshine to as many people as you can. Because it's all we got. We don't have a future, guys. We've got a future as long as your grandkids are going to be alive. Until the year 2078, roughly, give or take. And what is this, 2022? So 58 years, man, of good times. We got 58 years of good times. And then it's goddamn Mad Max. And bro, in the next 58 years, I don't think America's going to survive for the next 58 years. I don't. I think there's going to be a political collapse in this country. I think there's going to be a complete shutdown of the grid. And we're going to be, in the next 58 years, at some point, we're going to be facing something even more horrifying to us than just going extinct. Yeah, more terrifying than that. And that is complete chaos on the planet. You don't have the protection of anybody anymore. It's every person for themselves. See how that works out. That's the next 58 years. That's what we have to look forward to. Some of us are going to be alive. Do the coal fires in Centralia, Pennsylvania count as a fire been burning forever? Certainly, Big Merc. If it's producing CO2, it counts. Anything that produces CO2 is contributing to the CO2 production on the planet. And of course, we can't reverse that in a decade. It's impossible. We're producing more CO2 every year. That's what's hilarious. We're not slowing it down. Nick Brown says 2178 is 158 years. I don't know. You gotta make me do the math again, Nick. I just did the math. Jesus fucking Christ. Hold on. Okay, so this is 2022 minus 2178 equals 156 years, right? So then you subtract 100 and you get to 56 years. We got 56 years of survivable time, probably. Because that last 100 years, bro, is just going to be a die-off of everything on the planet, humanity included. It's going to be 100 years of just, our demise. In my opinion. You got 56 years from today. 56 years. You got grandkids, when they're 56 years old, when your grandkids are 56 years old, life is gonna suck for them. I guarantee it. So, you know, I was saying before, have your kids and whatever. Maybe don't. Don't have kids. Oh, yeah, that's right. My bad. I'm on board again. All right. Last winter, Texas grid collapse. It's already happening. Bro, when it happens locally, when your grid collapses locally, you get the feel for it. You understand what's happening on a whole new level. Once I got evacuated from this home because of fires, I understood. Once my friends on the East Coast got evacuated from flooding, they understood. When New York City shut down, remember lights went out? You guys remember when lights went out in the East Coast? My buddy that painted that said it was fucking horrifying. You do not want to be in a big city when the electricity goes out, guys. It's horrifying. Once you've been there, man, once you've experienced it, hopefully you do what I do. You move out to the fucking country. You get yourself a defensible space, defensible against fire, flooding. Unfortunately for me, not earthquakes so much. Hurricanes, tornadoes. You got to think about all that shit. Get up high. Get your water. Get your power. Solar. And start living. Supporting yourself. Because they're forcing y'all to send your kids to school where they might get sick. And before, when your kids had to go to school, the worst they were going to come home with was the flu. Now they could come home with something that might kill grandma and grandpa. Or might kill you if you're diabetic, if you're overweight, if you smoke. If you're diabetic, if you're overweight, if you smoke cigarettes, if you don't exercise regularly, if you can't exercise regularly, right? It might not be your fucking fault. But a little child could come into your home, infect you with something that could kill you. They want you to send your kids to these schools. Think about that. You want to talk about dystopian. To me, that's a fucking nightmare. That's a horror show. That's a fucking horror show. Your kids have to go here. And when they do, they could get shot by a fucking mass murderer. They could get... That was my biggest problem with schools before. You're sending your... Remember what I used to say about schools? They're fucking target. They're fucking, open season on your child. For anybody that's got a weapon and wants to kill kids. And you're going to send your kid there. You're going to stand your child out next to the road at a bus stop so they can get run over by some drunk driver that's coming home from a hard night the night before. And so you're going to stand your children right next to the fucking roadway at a fucking bus stop. You're going to send your kids to a school. You'll put your fucking precious money in a bank protected by an armed guard, but you won't get armed guards for your schools, for your own children, because that's how little you really care about your kids. Oh, until one of your kids dies, and then you get to be on the news and cry about it and tell everybody how much that dear precious life really meant to you. God, that child meant so much. Not enough for you to do something about getting armed guards at the schools. Or enforcing this goddamn Zoom schooling, which I think is genius. And if your child can't learn via computer, you guys are doing it wrong. You know, shit, your kid could learn the whole goddamn curriculum just by Googling some stuff. I learn something every day with this fucking smartphone. Why aren't your kids? Why aren't you? You know, educate them. Sit them down. Go watch a Professor Dave Explains video and have your kid watch it. Wow, my child just learned science. You know? Do you do that? Do you see something like a history video on YouTube and you're like, that's really interesting. My kid could learn about the Revolutionary War, or, you know, how America slaughtered 80 million natives when we first got here. Wouldn't that be a great video to show your kids? Give them some good critical race theory. You teach them whatever you want, man. But no, you're going to let the government decide what to teach your children. You're going to let the government force you to risk your children getting infected. Dude, this is fucking dystopia, bro. Welcome. We're the United States of fucking dystopia, bro. We're here. You know, and if you don't see it like I see it, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to tell you. I try to convince you guys about it. You know, I get passionate about it. I scream, I yell, I spit. I slobber out the side of my mouth. It's embarrassing. But I try to get you guys to listen. You know? That's all. Understand, I know how many of you have had your kids come home and get you sick. I know. You're like, nay, that's just the way society's set up. What do you want us to do, man? Don't be mad at us because we are victims of this fucking society. I don't want you to feel like you're victimized. I want you to get more people here to listen to this fucking show. To hear the words. More people. That's what I want. I don't want to make you feel guilty. I want you to understand the situation you're in, though. Wouldn't it be great if you could fucking admit it? Say, yeah, nay, that is my situation. I have to send my kids to this school. I hate it. But you're right. It's wrong. It's dystopian as fuck. And nay, when I hear you explain it, it makes so much more sense than when I hear a school official tell me that I'm going to get in trouble when I send my kids there. If I don't send my children to school. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Nick. Hey, Dom. $44,300 maybe, guys. We are way above that 100. That is good. It's got a long ways to travel, but it is traveling. Here, look at this, guys. It is traveling straight up right now. Look at that incline. Look at those charts, everybody. Holy moly. I'm going to make myself another cavappi. Another cavappi. Another cavappi. We're going to do it right now. Okay. All right. All right. You have the best interest for the audience. I hear you, brother. The only way to fix it is with population control, including livestock and innovation. The beaches are eroding big time. Are they, Dave? Keep speaking truth, Nate. I, for one, appreciate it. Dave, are they getting closer to where the hotels are? I do use Google with my daughter. Are they having to build up seawalls, bro? My daughter, I kept my daughter home last year and was told by child safety. I see an entire United States just completely surrounded by this giant fucking seawall. You know, dumbass Donald Trump was building a stupid fucking border wall across the goddamn desert. And we could have been taking all of those resources instead and building walls around where there's infrastructure on the coasts. And preserving, you know, land with those walls instead of fucking blocking off the goddamn country from Mexico, you know? Was told by child safety I can and will take her if she's not attending, so she'll have to return to school. Makes me mad. So we both had symptoms prior to school returning back. Doctor said looks like we're positive but are negative now but still have symptoms. Child safety. Yeah, you still got symptoms? That sucks. Fuck. You know? That's a bitch. That is a fucking bitch, man. Let's smoke. It's bad news. Gonna do a dab now. Remember, our last Bollinger Band from Joe H was 41.8. And then the next one is 54. So, 54.0. So we are 9,000, give or take, 9,750 bucks away from hitting that next Bollinger Band. If we are in a bull market right now, then that's where we're headed, guys. And a lot of portfolios are going to zero out. In fact, I told you guys when I hit zero, I'd let y'all know. Last I checked, I think I was at 6.9 negative percent. And I'll tell you where I am right now. -6.1 negative percent. 6.19. So we'll say 6.2 negative percent. Not bad. Not bad. In the last 24 hours, my portfolio has gone up $13,000 in value. I told you, this is HODL mentality. I'm walking you guys through this so you understand how it works. And every single person who said I lost money, you should understand, I didn't lose a fucking penny. Okay? Did you get it now? Does anybody not understand how this market works? Let me know. You know, because the proof to me that you guys don't get it is that so few of you choose to get into it. My mother doesn't get it. My sister doesn't get it. So you're in really good company, man. You're like family to me. Understand that. Understand it. I'm not mad at you. You know, even my cousin's husband who owns Bitcoin doesn't get it. He doesn't even get it. The guy that runs my company for me, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get crypto at all. He thinks it's a big fucking scam. But it's just a matter of time, man, before these adaptations all over the world are implemented to the point where no one can deny it anymore. You can use crypto at the supermarket. You can get crypto at your bank. You can exchange crypto with your friends. I mean, everyone's going to have it. Everyone's going to be making money off it. The governments are going to fucking hate it. Yeah. because it's going to give you a lot more financial security. When I look at my taxes this year, I realize I made a lot more money because I put my money into what looked like a failing crypto market. And all I was doing the whole time was making money, making money, making money, making money. What are you waiting for? You're going to be so sad if Bitcoin hits 100,000, man. You're going to be so sad. Imagine if it hits $1 million. You're going to be like, man, I could have put $10 in that motherfucker. Like Nay said, I should have just put $10 in it. So, Polygon is over $2. Cardano is $1.21. Synthetics is $5.64 and still rising. If it hits $1 million, I wonder what $30 would make. The way to figure that out would be to say, let's just go with $50,000. Okay, let's say Bitcoin's at $50,000. That's 1/20th. So you would multiply $30 times 20, and you would have what, $500? So your $30 would be $500. Did you think it would be more, Nick? Sorry to disappoint you, bro. You only had a tiny little fraction of it, you know? So you can't really benefit off of the bottom of the hour. Cheers, Batman Blue Jaws. Give me a second. I'm ready. I just got to heat. God, I can't believe how fast I did that math. Dude, I can't believe how fast I figured that fucking math. You're not upset? I can't believe how fast I did that fucking math, man. Holy shit. I wonder if that was correct. Alright. No law regarding doing math in my head and getting that shit right, I think. Cheers. Why are your ears bothering you so much? I cleaned them this morning. Right? We got something down in there? Or is it up here? Is that it? What's up, cutie boy? Why you so cutie? You good? I hope so. It's hard to tell. He's right. My Beazle. He's hard to see. They teach at school complicated stuff. I don't know. I never really had to know math too much my whole life. I just used a calculator for, you know, the important things. But I've never been really good at that. And, you know, it costs me money because I'm not good with math. It does. It costs me money. I make mistakes all the time. I see numbers backwards. You know, I misread them. I forget them, or I just miscalculate, you know? Get the math wrong. It's one thing, man. So I'll just stick to anything but math, and I'm pretty good with just about everything else, you know? Good thing math only involves, you know, a little bit of life. You don't really have to deal with it all. Not complicated math, at least. You can get through life without mathing. The earth is round. I'm good on that. I believe that shit. Dude, I just did a dab, and I'm like ready for another dab. I got so high off that dab I just did, but I'm ready for another one. Who's going in for another dabby with me? Who wants to double dab it? Who wants to double dab it? We're double dabbing. Who is that guy? Somebody's like, "Nay, that's my uncle, bro. You totally..." Somebody came in the other day. He's like, "When you talk like that, you talk like my entire family." Oh, you guys want to double dab? Okay. All right. Cool. I'm with you. I'm with you. My bees is here to visit me. Oh my God. Just say hi. Hi. I love you. I just want to say I love you so much and you're beautiful. How are you? Oh, you're so gorgeous. Look at you, pretty boy. Pretty boy. Pretty boy. Pretty boy. Pretty boy. Pretty boy. Love my beezle. Love my beezle. Call him my little Scarface now because he's got a big scar on his face. Scarface, you got a scar on your face now, Scarface. Oh, you gonna lay down? Oh, you gonna lay down right there with your daddy? Is that what you're gonna do? You gonna lay down with your daddy? Oh, Beezer. What? All right, so let's do a dab. Dab. We're gonna dab it. Gonna do dab. Did. Gonna dab. Gonna dab. Did. Doing another dab. Double dabbing. Did. Dabbing down, bruh. Gonna double dab it, bruh. Double dabbing. Did. Yeah, gonna do double dab. Did. Why you dabbing? Did. You gonna do another dab? You gonna get real high, bruh? You gonna get real high, bruh? You gonna do another dab, bruh? You gonna do another dab, bruh? What you gonna do, bruh? You gonna do a dab? Gonna do a dabby? You dabbing it? A dab will do you. Uh-oh, I might have to put new butane in my lighters here. I gotta remember that. Alright, there we go. No law regarding funny voices. Cheers. Bobby. Propane accessories. You boys be whacking in my garage. I want a fry, a large pie, and a large coffee. Damn it. I said I want a fry, a large pie, and a large coffee. What are you boys doing back there? Whacking it? Yep. 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 Hey, Apostle Orlando Bethel, what's up, buddy? He says, hello, my best friend. We're ready to barbecue for you when you come through. Barbecue rats, bro? I'm not gonna show up to that barbecue. You think I'm gonna show up to a rat barbecue? I don't eat rat, bro. Not consciously. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I have in the past unknowingly. Like the rest of you probably have. You know, anybody who eats fast food or meats, processed anything. Guarantee you we've all had a little rat in our diets. I guarantee it. I'm just not going out of my way to fucking barbecue one up and eat a whole goddamn rat. Chicken for me? Yeah, I saw there was the chicken on the grill, right? There was a chicken sitting on that grill. Barbecue's your favorite? Barbecue chicken's your favorite? I want a Big Mac, a large fry, and a cherry pie. An apple pie. Look at Bitcoin, guys. It's back over 200. Maybe going up, down, maybe not. We don't know. We're gonna look. We're gonna watch it. We're watching this thing. You guys want to see the entire internet? I said the entire internet, the entire crypto chart here. Check it out. I said the entire internet. I'm so fucking high right now and stupid. VRA is at 3 cents, a solid 3 cents. So I'm making money somewhere. Merit Circle is at $3.20. So Merit Circle just exploded. Merit Circle just exploded from 278 to 321, everybody. Shiba Inu is still at 336. Elon. XRP. Oh my god, XRP is at 90 cents, everybody. Holy fucking shit. XRP just shot way the fuck up. XRP, it's 24 hours ago was 80 cents, but even a couple days it was down by at like 65 cents. And it's really come way up. AVAX is back down under 100 at 91. That's interesting. What's up with AVAX? What's up with AVAX? Wasn't AVAX like over 100? I don't know. I might be confusing it with another one. Matic is $2. Matic is $2. Loopring's $1.10. It's way down. Uniswap is $12.29. Horrible. Crypto.com is 50 cents. So that's got a ways to go. But it's on its way up. Ethereum is 3,200. Eagled is 178. Cardano's $1.20. Solana, that might be the one I was thinking was just under 100. Or was that 100? That might be what I was confusing it with Solana. Solana's 114. Doge is 16 cents, everybody. That's a big deal. It's 2 cents up. But it's not moving much more than that. Binance is moving up. That's good because I hold some of that. Overland. $1.83. So, Saitama at the very top at 3. Every time I look at Saitama, it says 3. But VRA is exciting, guys. VRA is it's 3 cents. 3.034 cents. Yo, mods, post my message. What the fuck? Mr. Blue. Huh? Baba Blue Draws, what are you trying to say, bro? Rat and a maggot plus a few spiders. Man, we have accomplished a lot on the show so far today. How long have we been live for? Just 2 hours? It feels like much more. Do you know of any tokens that offer Bitcoin as a reward for stacking? Yes, I believe so. GZDR4EV. If you have an account on Celsius, you can get your APY on anything that you're holding there back in any kind of coin you want. So if you want to get it, if you want to get Bitcoin as a reward there, you can. I believe you can do that on Celsius, and I believe you can do that on Crypto.com as well. Oh, Coinbase. Yeah, mods, post my message. What the fuck? Yeah, Coinbase. So Coinbase will do it too. So Coinbase will do it too. Huh. PG&E is posting on the local internet as if they're they're part of the community, and then they block responses, so you can't respond to them and say you guys are fucking murderers, because I told them that last time they did that shit on Facebook. I was like, PG&E murderers. I hashtagged that shit. I hashtagged it. Yeah, I hashtagged it. I hashtagged it. Dude, I sent these guys a fucking nasty ass letter. I was like, you guys are thieves. I said, go fuck yourselves, thieves. Binance.us. They won't allow me to fucking swap my crypto out or send it to another address. All I can do is cash it out into my bank. And it just fucking pisses me off because I don't want to lose the value on the fucking crypto. And that's exactly what I'm going to do as soon as I cash it out. And that crypto's not up right now. It's down. It's fuckers, man. Merit ATH was $10. Merit Circle was, we had somebody come in here and tell me to get Merit Circle Oracle. I think it was Billy Bong Thornton or somebody, Patrick John Welder. Somebody told me, nay, I think it was Billy Bong Thornton. Nay, if you checked out Merit Circle, get Merit Circle, bro. It's the bomb. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, Merit Circle, Schmerit Circle, whatever. He came back in later, like a couple days later, a couple weeks later. He's like, bro, Merit Circle, bro, did you look into it yet? Nay? I'm like, no, fucking Merit Schmerit. It's like, bro, it's blowing up. He's like, it went up to $10 or something or whatever. I made a bunch of money off it. Bro, you should look at it. I was like, okay, let's pull up Merit Circle. So I pulled up Merit Circle, bro. And I was like, wow, man, it looks really healthy. I said, it looks like it's doing exactly what the market is doing. I said, that's fine. Let's read about it and see what it is. And then I was like, oh, fuck, dude. It's the currency for all of the hottest metaverse games. That's what it is. And I didn't realize that. It's the basis for all of the currency that gets exchanged throughout a lot of the big fucking games. The ones that you want to be a part of. Like Sin City and shit like that. And I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, yeah, I'm down for 1,000 or whatever. You know, I got in on that shit. Dude, I got Merit Circle and I got fucked. I'm still waiting to hear back from goddamn MetaMask, right? I got fucked. I was waiting to hear why when I bought $1,000 worth, I traded $1,000 worth of whatever the fuck, Binance or whatever the fuck it was, and I only got $500 worth of fucking Merit Circle back. And then I was like, well, let me get $500 more. So I got $250 worth of Merit Circle back on the second transaction, I believe, where I spent $500 worth again. And I'm like, I don't understand why this is happening. It said and I was showing people the fucking gas fees were nothing. They were like a penny. So it wasn't the fucking gas fees. You know, we couldn't fucking figure it out. It was happening on MetaMask. Anyway, I ended up with a total of Merit Circle of $309 coins. Merit Circle coins. And my average buy-in on them was $225. Right? Because I guess of my second purchase. Let me just make sure. Because I thought I got it at $1.95, $1.94, something like that. No, I never got Merit Circle any cheaper than $220. I got it at $220. That was $500 worth. Then I got it at $2.38. It was going up, and that was $200 worth. With 13-cent fees. That's what the fees were, 13 cents, not a penny. It was 13 cents. So I spent I spent $700, right? That is now worth $1,000. It's gone up 42%, guys. My Merit Circle since I purchased it. I just bought that based on one of y'all coming in here and telling me, "Nah, you should look at that. You just made me fucking $300, bro. You literally just made me fucking $300." $286. My bad. I'm pretty sure it was Billy Bong Thornton. I'm looking for him right now. Oracle, what do you think about that little pick? Bro, do you know when I bought that shit? You know how long ago I bought Merit Circle? The first, bro, of this month. 9 days ago. That's how you hodl, guys. That is how you hodl. Now, if I wanted to, I could pull that money out. Boom, I made $300, and I could do it again with another one. And I could keep doing this and doing it and doing it and doing it. But I don't know what the fuck happened with that specific, those two transactions, why I spent so much supposed Binance that came out to half of what supposedly I was supposed to get. So I'm going to leave that in there regardless, because I want to leave it there so for the investigation or whatever, if fucking MetaMask ever gets back with me and says, hey, we're investigating this, you said that, you got ripped off, maybe explain it to me. Here it is in my wallet so you can see it. Here are the transactions. Gave you this advice. one of your church members? No, it wasn't. Orlando, realize if you just lied to me, I'm going to block you. If you just lied to me, I'm going to block you. Listen very closely to what I'm going to tell you, Apostle Orlando Bethel. If you just lied to me, I'm going to block you from my live stream. I'll block you on Twitter. I'll fucking block you, bro. I'll block you out of my life. You don't get to come in here and do that. So, are you going to take it back? Yeah. You covering the weasel words up with "you're pretty sure" now after you say "no it wasn't"? The "no it wasn't," that's the lie. Fuck everything else you said after the ... All right? You fucking lied. You don't need confirmation. You're wrong. I know it was not one of your flock members. You take it back for now. You know, unless Billy Bong Thornton is a part of the Church of Christ, led by Apostle Orlando Bethel. I mean, it could have been Patrick John Welder, but what was the advice again? To purchase Merit Circle. I wrote it down on a piece of paper. I might just find it. It might not be right here. Oh, it's not going to be right there. I wrote it down and shit. And then I investigated it. We pulled it up. We looked at it. I was like, I need to get me some of this. He's like, it's going way up, bro. He's like, it crashed when the whole market crashed. He said it's going to go right back up. I was like, wow, it sounds just like how I feel about synthetics. It was at $10 and it crashed when the whole market crashed down to like $4. I was like, it's going back up to 10. That's how he feels about Merit Circle. I'm like, okay, that's an opportunity because, you know, when I purchase synthetics, that's not anything with the metaverse and those games. And I want to be a part of that shit because that shit's going to blow up. So I remember having the conversation. Email to the city. We'll pick it and listening to you. All right. All right. We take that back. Can you say, I apologize? I'm sorry. Can you say that? You owe it to my chat. Not really to me. You denied my chat the credit of something that they did. When you said, no, it wasn't. I know it was a member of my audience. Yes, the saints of the Lord, most holy Jesus Christ, apologize. The saints of the Lord? Is the saints of the Lord? I just want Orlando to apologize. I don't want the saints of the Lord, most holy Jesus Christ, to apologize. I just want Orlando to apologize. Just person to person. Human to human. Can we do this? Oh, okay. Is that how you refer to yourself? Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. That's fair enough. I'll take that. Judges say, ding, 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 we have a winner. The judge says that's okay if that's how you want to refer to yourself. And I'm the second coming. Oh, we just talked about this, man. Now you're done. Oh my God. Oh. 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 Hey man, we're under 100. That's not good. Hopefully it's going to go back up right now. 5 and a 15 quarter, let's get to 100. 3 and a 15 quarter, 2, 2, and I'm looking for 100. 3 and a 15 quarter, 5, 5, and a 15 quarter, 5, 5, and a quarter, 2, 2, and a quarter, 5, 5, and a quarter, 2, 2, and a 15 quarter, 10, 10, and a quarter, 5, and it is 0.85. 3 and 50 quarter, 2, 2, 0.79. 3 and 50 quarter, 2. We got to get this to 100, folks. 3 and a 15 quarter, 44, and a 0.82. 5 and a 15 quarter, 2, 2, 0.82. 5 and a 15 quarter, 10, 10, and 15 quarter, 81. 81, 5, 15 quarter, 2, 80. 3 and a 50 quarter, 2, 2, 50 quarter, 92. Here we go, going on up, folks. 3 and a 15, 93. 3 and a 50 quarter, 2, 2, 2, 104. That didn't take long, did it? I did that. That's the power of my auctioneering voice, guys. I got Bitcoin over 100, and I think that might be a new level of resistance. It's just got to be pushed through with my auctioneering voice. Huh. I did it. I auctioneered it up with my voice. It's like I'm a wizard with a beard. Sold. Bitcoin 44.1. Sold. Thank you, folks. Merit circle looking good. I'd like to start a group of people that are interested in investing, you know, and just share my trades with them. Just say, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm doing. This is what's up. This is how much I'm going to do. Blah, blah, blah. I try to do that on here, but it gets a little personal sometimes, so I don't do it that often. But man, I'd like to have a place where I felt safe doing that, you know, and just because I want people to benefit from this, because I have a lot of faith in it. It's way down, you know, from where I imagined it would be right now, but I've got so much faith in it. Like an Atnay's Garden DAO. Got it. Let Cola out. Atnay's Garden _ DAO. What is that? Has something to do with promoting. What is that? GZDR4F. Can I just call you Jizz Doctor? Do you want to start a DAO like a group? Oh, I don't know what a DAO is, Jizz Doctor. Buy stuff at auctions. Oh, well, no, I just want to be able to tell people what. No, I just want to be able to share my trades with people, so they can decide whether or not they want to do the same thing, you know, and just offer them the ability to make the kind of money that I've been making. I told everybody about Synthetics. You know, Synthetics is doing. It's going to go right back up. You know, it's doing what everything else is doing right now. I was buying Synthetics at $20, and then I sold Synthetics at $22. Right? Then I bought Synthetics at $11. Then I bought Synthetics at $9.40. Then I bought Synthetics at $9.60. Then I bought a little bit more Synthetics at $4.94 recently. $4.94. Right now, Synthetics is at. I don't know why this is so hard to find this information. $5.69. So understand, I see it going back up to $22. You know? No problem. I've seen it at $10 like it was nothing. So when I purchase it, when I hold it, or whatever, I'm getting 14% interest on it the whole time. And that reflects on my taxes. And I got to tell you guys, a lot of people, when I started this, I got this in the chat a lot. Yeah, Nay, you're doing crypto, you're going to make money, but you're going to have to pay taxes on all that. My mom even said that to me. And I'm like, yeah. So, you got to pay taxes on everything. What? Extra income? I'll take what I get, right? When I start paying my taxes, I realize I made a lot of money. You know? It's done me really well. I'm going to keep doing this. Swiss bank account? Yeah? Is that what you do? I don't know why they make it so hard to go between these pages here. I want to see. There we go. I want to see how synthetics is looking over on the chart. I'm pulling up synthetics chart right now. Okay, here's the 1 day chart. You guys are going to be sad, man. Oh my God. Everyone who's not in on this one. You guys are going to be sad with the 1 day chart. Holy fucking shit. How do I make this full screen, man? There we go. Oh my God, guys. Look at that. That's the 1 day, 24-hour chart right there. That's just what it did today. So it was at 554. It was at 554. It went down to 537, and that's been walking up all day, and now it's at 568, right? And that's just over the 24 hour. Now watch what it's done over the year. Look. Down, 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 right? That's over the year. All time. People might not realize that. But do you know what I see when I look at this chart right here? I go from here and I draw a line like this. And I look at the bottom and I see a steady climb. From here, from where it was nothing, I see a nice climb going, but it's climbing, 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 climbing. You know what I'm ignoring? I'm ignoring all these peaks and valleys. Fuck that shit. I don't care about any of that. I'm a hodler. And what I want to see is long-term climbing. And because I'm getting 14% in addition to what I'm holding, those peaks and valleys in the value, they don't really matter to me because I'm getting paid. Fuck you, pay me. Well, the value's down a little bit. Fuck you, pay me. Well, the value's up now. Fuck you, pay me. Every week. Fuck you, pay me. Every week. So this synthetics, man, I fucking like it just for this reason. Now, granted, this is over the all time. You can see this gradual climb, but watch this, man. Watch this. That's synthetics over the 3 month. Remember the dip in the market? Boom. Big dip. Recovery. Now look at it over the last month. You saw what it looked like over the 1 day. It looked like that. That's the 1 month chart. Here, look at it full screen. That is a nice fucking recovery happening right there on synthetics. Very, very nice. So that's one of the ones that I'm going to hold on to and make a lot of money with. And you guys have, I keep telling you about Celsius. Get you some synthetics, move it on over into Celsius, and hodl. Because you can cry about a dip, a crash, blah, blah, blah. But if you're taking profit the whole time, if you're pulling out money, you're making money while your money is just sitting in there. So it's a advantageous time to hop on. You find something that's really low and inexpensive. I mean, if I was going to purchase something right now, what would I buy? Overland is $1.80, but that's Metaverse. So you can't be completely sure about Metaverse right now. It's risky. So who knows what's going on with the Metaverse? So Phantom is another one. There's Bitcoin at 44 right now. Bitcoin at 44 right now. If you buy Bitcoin at 44 right now, I think you'd be happy. It just depends on how much you're purchasing. Storage is $1.35. That one's going up. So you could get storage. Polkadot's all the way up to 22 cents. Probably not a good time to get Polkadot. It's gone up a lot lately. Sushi is at $4.76. Algo is $1.04. Theta, Cardano, dollar. Ooh, Cardano was $1.13. That would have been a good time to get it. It's $1.20 already. Synthetics is going up, man. You know, all of these are on their way up. Anything that you buy is probably going to drop right when you buy it. Crypto.com is at 50 cents. I would look at that and consider that it's probably going to go up to 65 really soon. Crypto.com. It's at 50 cents right now. Harmony 1 is 22 cents. I wouldn't get that right now. That's up. XRP is 88 cents, man. I don't know what's going to happen with XRP. Elon UFO Engine is 214, up from $1.92. Man, I'm hoping Engine goes up, man. It's been really disappointing for me. I don't know what Engine's going to do. VRA is at 3 cents. Merit Circle is at $3.20. To me right now, if I was going to purchase something, I had to purchase something right now. God, where's Polygon at? Matic? Where's that at? $2 Matic right now? Fuck, dude. If I had to buy something right now, everything is going up. So Polkadot doesn't just seem to be going anywhere, man, for the longest time. It's kind of been stagnant. Storage is moving up. Yeah, I'd get some storage at $1.35. That's what I would get right now. I'd get storage at $1.35 because it was $1.30 and it's been up to $1.40. It's right in the middle of its 24-hour low and high. Good time to purchase something. It's probably going to go up. Maybe not today, but it's eventually going to go up. It's a good one. So I would get storage because I've had good luck with that one. I would get Loopring is another one I'd consider. Loopring, I'd consider LRC. It was down to $1.02. It got up to $1.12. It's at $1.09 right now. Loopring is going to go up, up, up. Watch. Way up. Like $4 or $5. So you could 5x on Loopring probably if you got some of that. those are the ones I'd really look at right now. Mana is in a good spot to buy. Look, it's also in the halfway point. Look, Mana was all the way down to $3.15, right? It got all the way up to $3, over $3.50, and right now it's at $3.32, $3.33, $3.33. I like those low-cost ones. Mana is a really good one. You can't go wrong with Mana. It's fucking Decentraland. I'd look at that. Uniswap looks like it might be going up. I hope it does, you know. I'm watching Engine. I'm watching Uniswap. These are ones that have really hurt me lately, you know, and I'm hoping they come back. You were bullish on storage. Are you still holding it? Oh, yeah, I never let go of my storage. Yeah, I never let go of that. I still got it. You know, I said a lot of calls I made were right before this giant crash. So I'm waiting to get back to where we were, right? But storage, I got 3,600 storage coins, give or take. And it's at $1.34 right now. My buy-in average on that is $1.53. So it's below my average buy-in. I'm 12.3% down on it right now. So, keep your eye on that. Yeah, I hold a good amount of storage. That's good. I'm seeing a lot more green in the profit loss section now on my portfolio. Harmony's back up to 375% profit loss. That's my biggest one, I think. A lot of stuff in the negative, though. If you had 50,000 in Shiba on Coinbase, would you move it to the Bitcoin wallet or hold it in the Shiba wallet? I don't know where the Bitcoin wallet is. Hold it in the Shiba wallet now that they're getting into NFTs and today announced their entry into the metaverse. It doesn't. I don't understand what the difference is of where you're holding your Shiba. You have to ask the freaking Oracle that question, GZ. Oh my god. Dude, look at this, everybody. Hilarious. Anyhow, listen, I'm going to cut this show, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, the idea is if you convert it to Bitcoin, we'll move to 200,000. Convert what to Bitcoin? Oh, Shiba. Oh, would you move it to the Bitcoin wallet? Okay, you didn't say that. You didn't say convert Shiba to Bitcoin. I see what you're saying. Idea is you convert it to Bitcoin. Many are predicting it will move to 200,000 by the end of the Could 10x from now. So do half. So split the difference, GZ. You take half, put half in Bitcoin, and leave the other half in Shiba. And you ride both horses, bro. You know? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Docky Hollandaisy. What's up, buddy? Tear that baby in half, son. You're welcome. You guys have a good one. I hope you enjoyed it. Here's 20 seconds of waving since Doc's here. Bye, everybody. I stopped doing this, Doc. Again. And do it from all profits. Psh. Bye. Bye, guys. Keep your eye on that price. We'll see if the hodlers can be yodelers tonight about their hodlers. We'll be yodeling about our hodling. We'll be yodeling about our hodling. Back up to 6.5 negative for me. It was 6.2 before. Remember, now it's 6.5, so I'm not doing as good when I started the show. So value's down a little, but you know, like I said, this just is, it fluctuates, right? And it's going to fluctuate up. And right now would be a good time for me to pull a little profit if I wanted to for some of these because they're doing so well right now. But if I wait to pull profit, it'll be doing even better. Yeah, 6.47 is my all-time negative. So just about 30,000 negative value right now. Sometimes when you do the 20-second goodbye, we get 30 seconds more show. 30 minutes more show, right? Sadly, not this time. It says I got 13 viewers, man. Let me see. I was having 20 the whole goddamn morning, man. It's 20 viewers. And I'm more than happy because we did more than 2 hours. More than happy with that. I mean, I'd like to see the numbers start getting up into 50, but 20's good, man, and we're working on it. When I see the numbers go up, sometimes I can't help myself but cursing and shit. It sucks. I'm working on it. But I'll see you guys. All right? I'll see you guys in a bit. All right? Love y'all. I'll see you this afternoon. Bye-bye.